Hey, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm going to take you guys inside of a Facebook tool. It's a free tool inside of Facebook called Audience Insights. Now, this is where you go to basically find your audience. When you're making an ad, let it be an Ads Manager or Power Editor, you can dial in your audience while you're in there. But Audience Insights allows you to, pre-target your audience. In other words, before you make your ad, you can come in here and you can look at your audience. You can find related interests that are with your audience. You can find a bunch of different data as far as gender, age, where they're located, and a lot more stuff, which I'm going to show you. Not everything you're going to use right now. A lot of the tools in here, you might leverage more when you're doing a WC ad, when you're really trying to dial in that audience. And as I said with the video ad, you could go a little more broad. So I'm going to teach you guys inside Audience Insights, how to find your target audience, how you can then find additional target audiences using Audience Insights, specifically for video ads. In other words, a little bit on the broader side when it comes to audiences. So once you're in Audience Insights, this little pop-up comes up. You're going to click Everyone on Facebook, and now we're here. Okay? Now at this point, we have location, which is United States by default, for me at least. You got your age, your interest, and then you have some advanced down here. So for this example, let's say I'm trying to find targeting for the golf niche. We use a lot of golf products in a different example in this course, so we'll stick relevant to that. Now, golf in itself is going to be extremely broad, 20 to 25 million, and surprisingly 61% of women. I thought it might be a little more men, but this is very, very broad. As you can see here, Facebook breaks down the age and gender. It tells you the percentage of age. It tells you the percentage of men and women. And what we like doing is using the page tab called Page Likes up here. This alone is really going to allow you to find other interests that are relevant to this particular interest that you already put. Now, golf is very broad. So what I'm going to do instead is start something a little bit more dialed in. Let's do PGA Tour, which, I'm not a golf person, but I do know that's a golf-related term. So now we're at 5 to 6 million. Close to 50-50 almost. Age group is a little bit older, not too many 18 to 24. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to Page Likes, and we're going to try to increase this audience size a little bit higher, but we're going to do it leveraging a little more precise interests like PGA Tour instead of the broad term called golf. So we'll click Page Likes, and we're going to scroll down a little bit. Now, when we're over here, we're going to click and sort by affinity. What that does, if you look here, it says how likely your audience is to like a given page compared to everyone on Facebook. In other words, people who like PGA Tour are going to be more likely to like any of these pages here, which you rate by the highest affinity. It's a closely related one. So over here, let's see what we have. Jordan, I'm guessing that's a golfer. We have Golf Channel. Okay, that sounds like a good one. Let's add Golf Channel in here. Now, real quick, let's go up. We're already 6 to 7 million, so we added another million, and so another 1 to 2 million into here. Let's go down again. We're still sorted by affinity here. Let's see what this is. Now, if you don't know what it is, just open it in a new window, and we'll go ahead and take a look and see if it's anything interesting. Outdoor gear and sporting goods, although it does look like it's specific to golf. This isn't like a Dick's Sporting Goods or a Sports Authority. This particular one looks very, very specific to actually golf. So if you want to look a little further, open up their website and we'll just take a look real quick. Yeah, this, as you can tell, it's hardcore golf. Look at this, good marketing, little sign-ups. They post on the latest product launches, tour news. Get rid of that for now. Yeah, so this is straight up golf related. Number one ball in golf. Okay, I'm just reading on the top here. You can't see it. It says number one ball in golf. So they're very big in the golf niche. So what I'm going to do, go back here and add this title list. Now we're still at 6 to 7 million. Our affinity is starting to go up. So we're starting to get even more closer related interest. Golf Digest. Perfect. Let's add that. Still at 6 to 7 million. Let's do, I know the Masters Tournament, that's also very golf related. And we're at 7 to 8 million. So initially, I think we started at 5 to 6. Now we're at 7 to 8. So this will be good. Now, I know initially in a previous video, we said start with about 2 to 3 interests. And it really comes down to your niche though. Like a niche like this where it's golf. I have 5 pretty large audiences and it's still 7 to 8 million. So this could be an initial target audience group that I go and start targeting for my initial video ad. Now in some niches, you might only have to choose 2-3 interests, and you might already have anywhere from 5 to 15 million. And you can go ahead and test that out. This video was more to show you how to find smaller interests that you can kind of pile together. Not huge, like here there's about 5 of them that are still a hefty amount, in the millions that you can go ahead and target. Also, if you notice up here where it says top categories, it basically categorizes, websites, magazines, outdoor sporting gear, athletes, TV channels, all that stuff. And this is all related to whatever you currently have in your interests here. So both the page likes, you can sort by affinity, and if you're looking for a specific item, like let's say you're actually selling a golf tool, something that helps, like a golf bag or a tool that helps clean your golf club. I'm talking about something that's very, very relevant to the golf niche that literally only golfers would use, you know what I mean? Something like that, you might take it to the next step and say, you know what, I'm selling a golf product. So let me go and see who the outdoor gear and sporting goods companies are and target just them. Why? Because you're literally selling a product that people who like these companies would already be interested in. So again, this depends on your niche. Right now, I put this audience together, but if I were to go ahead, and again, it depends what I'm selling. If I were selling a golf shirt, let's say, where it's just about people who are interested in golf, then targeting PGA Tour, Masters Tournament, Golf Channel, that would be relevant because the shirt is going to be relevant to people who like golf regardless if they play or they don't play. Now, if I was selling something that is specific to golfers in the sense that only golfers would use it, I might want to dial that in a little bit more. What I mean by that is maybe take out the PGA Tour, the Masters Tournament, and the Golf Channel, because those might have too many people in that group. Like, in other words, those 3 interests, too many people in that audience might enjoy golf as a TV hobby. In other words, they enjoy watching it, but they don't actually play it. And that would be the wrong audience if we're selling a product in the golf niche. If it was a t-shirt, by all means, it's going to be relevant to everyone who just likes golf in general. But if I was selling a golf product, I might stick with Golf Digest, which I believe is a magazine specifically for golfers, Titleist, which again is a company specifically for golfers. I would go to the outdoor and sporting goods section, add TaylorMade Golf, add Callaway Golf, and just to show you, I'm actually going to do this, okay? Obviously, this audience is going to drop a lot. We're 1.5 to 2 million. Let's add TaylorMade Golf. It's got to be this one. Yeah, TaylorMade Golf, Titleist. Let's do Callaway Golf. We're ready to 2.5 million. Let's do Golfsmith. Bridgestone Golf. Let's see if Dick's Sporting Goods has a specific one for golf. Is it goods? Looks like they do. Wow, 8 to 9 million, and oh no, you know what? I thought it was specific, but this is Dick's Sporting Goods broad, so we don't want to add that. We'll remove that for now. Anything else here? Golf Pride. That's another company that sells golf products. And let's see if Nike has one. Nike Golf. There we go. Okay, now I hope you guys understand what I did here. This video might be confusing to some if you're not used to audience insights, but what I want you guys to understand is how I first targeted a little more broad. The first audience was more of a broad golf. And this is what I want you guys to understand. You need to look at the product you're selling and make sure you don't target the wrong section of your niche. And this golf example was a perfect example. PGA Tour, Masters Tournament, Golf Channel. Those 3 are going to include a lot of people who enjoy golf, both playing and just watching. You know, me, I like sports. I like the New York Giants, the New York Yankees, I'm from Jersey, so I like those teams. I love football. I watch if I could, every Sunday I try to catch a Giants game. I would be in some broad Giants targeting, obviously, because of probably the stuff on Facebook that I interact with. But the truth is, I don't play football. I just enjoy football. So if someone was selling a football product, you're not going to just target New York Giants, because there's going to be too many people like me who don't actually play football. I just enjoy watching it. You would have to target companies who sell football gear, stuff like that. Now you're actually targeting the guy or the woman who actually plays that specific sport. And this is a good example when it comes to golf. I took out the Golf Channel, I took out, the PGA Tour, which might have too many people who just enjoy the sport as a whole, and instead I started putting companies who produce products in the golf niche. So if I'm selling a specific golf product, people who like these pages are going to be more relevant to what I'm selling. But like I said, if I was selling a golf t-shirt, hey, I can go and target PGA Tour, Masters Tournament. Same way if someone was selling a New York Giants or football t-shirt, now that would be relevant to me. Where the product, like shoulder pads and stuff and the body gear for football, that's not relevant to me. But a t-shirt about the team, that would be relevant, or just about the sport. So that's what I want you guys to do when you're trying to dial in your audience. Don't only go crazy and start adding all these different interests. You have to kind of subcategorize them. Understand the product you're selling and understand your ideal buyer. So basically use this golf example or that football example that I was giving you and figure out your product and figure out that perfect ideal audience. Then come into here and use audience insights like I just said. You're going to start on demographics and it's going to tell you, age and gender. Then go to page likes. Sort by affinity. You want a high affinity, the higher the better. That means it's more relevant to your particular interest that you're already looking at. You can go by categories, magazines, outdoor sporting goods. Of course, depending on your current interest, this will change. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys, found some value and kind of understood everything. If you have any questions, where Charlie and I are at all times. Hop on Facebook, post in the group, let us know what's up, and we'll help you guys out.